Hello, everyone. I am here to share my 2023 December daily. I primarily used Ali Edwards and her 2023 December daily collection, along with some stash. And I'm just gonna flip through these pages, not do a lot of talking. I did 25 stories, and then I did the last week between Christmas and New Year's as kind of like a mini book, and I put that in the back of this album. I'll show you here. I did a lot of I don't do a lot of stamping, but I did do some stamping with gold embossing in this album. Kind of do a mix of some interactive pages and some, I think there's a few pocket pages in here. I try not to do anything that's too difficult or involved so that I can get my album done, usually in the first couple weeks of January. So some more stamping. Instead of a lot of journaling, I just kind of stamped out the title and then included some pictures. And this was when we did an angel tree, or we picked a tag from an angel tree, and my daughter wrapped all the gifts, and then I just took a big picture of it and I used that as my background, and then put this 4x4 pocket on top of the picture. Really simple and easy. This was from one of the Product Play. I think it was Product Play. It was one of their lessons. And I think in the lesson, cardstock was used. I used my wrapping paper, the 4 different kinds of wrapping paper that I used this year, and made this sunburst pattern. Just some simple journaling. The ING tags. So as my spin on the December colors, my daughter is going to Disney for her 21st birthday with some friends, and she asked if I could make them some shirts. And I just laid the shirts out and took a picture of them here, and then they and this ended up being my background for my title. Pocket pages, postcard from Hawaii. This was the letters. And I just put in made little shakers in the back. This was 3 of the ICU and then 1 for myself. And again, I did the gold embossing with their initials. I'm just using some of the die cut pages that were included in the release for this year. I liked including some different size pages. It just adds a little bit of interest. And I tend to use on these different size pages, the smaller pages and the pull tabs and everything. I use these little tab stickers, and it's a really great way to use them up and get rid of some stash. This was my Starbucks page this year. I think just about everyone does some sort of Starbucks or Dunkin' or coffee page. I saw a quilt pattern that someone had done, I think, in one of their Halloween albums, and I don't remember who it was, but I thought that would be a fun way to do my Starbucks cups. So I just cut them and laid them in this quilt pattern, and then this was, I just printed off of the computer. I kind of typed over and over again the things that we are most likely to order during this season, and printed, cut, and put it together. The tag page. I don't have anything underneath the tags, but they are, movable. And I did some more stamping with the gold embossing powder. And then this was my journaling for this page. Christmas cards. I didn't want to have the bulk of all of our Christmas cards in my book, so I did I think it's a 3-inch punch of some of the Christmas cards that we received this year, and just adhered them to a page and ran a stitch through each row. These were just some of the lists that the to-do lists I made for my husband and my kids for them to do in the couple days leading up to Christmas. My daughter turned 21 this year, so she got, when she got home, we made some boozy frozen hot chocolate. It was fun. Just some random pictures of making cookies, simple journaling, but I really liked this perspective of our dining room table, and I stood on top of a chair and then took a picture straight down, and I just feel like it's very, like there's no posing. It's just a very candid shot. I get to see the cookie cutouts before they were decorated, as they're decorating them, when they were finished and drying, some of the different decorations that they used. It was a really fun way to take a picture during cookies this year. Just Christmas pajamas. Christmas Eve. Just did some journaling, and then just some snapshots from Christmas Eve dinner. Just tucked them into these little pockets. And then Christmas morning, and then the evening is on this side, and I used Ellie's words. And this is actually done on, I cut them out on vinyl and put them, cut them out with my Cricut on vinyl, and then put it right on the page. And then these are just 2 special pictures from this year. My daughter and my mother-in-law, and then my mother-in-law and my husband and his 2 sisters. And I really just wanted to showcase these pictures for Christmas. This was my mini book. I started it, I put the banner paper that came, I don't know if it was, I think it was just in the main kit, the papers that came in the main kit, and used some of the pre-printed ones, and then wrote down some of the things that we did that week. And I did some journaling about that week, the week between Christmas and the New Year. We aren't really sure what day it is. We're eating leftovers for breakfast and cookies for dinner. And there are a few presents under the tree that still need to be given to friends. The house is a mess. We sleep in until 9, and the recycle bin is too full, so we have to pile up boxes in the garage. I'm craving routine, but I enjoy the lazy days. I'm thinking of the things I want to organize when January 1st rolls around. I love having family time, but I'm looking forward to everyone going back to school and work. It's our chance to extend the holidays just a little bit more, so we do. And I didn't number any of these days. They were just things that happened during the week. My girls got haircuts. This was trip to the dentist for my daughter, to say goodbye to our hygienist because it was her last day. And then she had brought her daughter and her little dog in. So that was fun. and we live on the Gulf Coast of Florida, and at the Tampa Bay Rays Stadium, they did a light display. It's called Enchant. I think they have it in a few places around the country. So this was the first time going. We went with friends. We really had a good time. My two girls, they do a sister day every year, and to kind of shop and spend their Christmas money. New Year's Eve for my husband and his friends. And then this was just the last day in my mini book, or the last picture. There's a new trail near our house. My daughter and I went for a walk on New Year's Eve, and it was just a really nice way to close out my book. As the year comes to a close, it is a time for reflection, a time to release old thoughts and beliefs and forgive old hurts. Whatever has happened in the past year, the new year brings fresh beginnings. Exciting new experiences await. Let us be thankful for the blessings of the past and the promise of the future. And I thought that I saw that on a meme months ago, and I thought, what a nice way to close out my December daily album. So that is my December daily album for 2023. Hope you enjoyed it.